Right now at noon, a transitional house opens in Neosho, Missouri to help people experiencing homelessness.
And we had a pretty nice start to the day out there. A little bit on the cool side. Temperatures warming up though. We'll have the latest on that forecast coming up.
Plus, we're going to take a look at how the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office is keeping people's homes safe while they're on vacation.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
The site for a new hospital in southeast Kansas has been announced. This is KOAM News at noon. I'm Elise Snowy. We're going to go straight to KOAM's Amber Jenkins, who's in Frontenac with more information.
Freeman Health System is announcing their first full-service hospital in southeast Kansas. The hospital will be built between Fort Scott Community College Harley-Davidson School and East 600 Avenue. It will be 170,000 square feet and including an ICU, pediatrics, and more. Freeman Executive Officer Paula Baker says the 50-bed, $160 million hospital will create between 50 and 1,000 new jobs in southeast Kansas. Freeman is also opening an emergency room in Fort Scott along with a 10-bed hospital.
All right, Amber, thanks. Now let's check in with Chris Warner for a look at the forecast.
Yeah, we had a pretty cool start to the day in all honesty this morning, but temperatures will begin to warm up, and believe it or not, this is the starting of a trend. We're getting back to some potentially dangerous heat. This morning, this was the MoDOT camera from 32nd and Range Line in Joplin, looking back to the south, looking pretty good out there. And we had a great view also from our camera on the Cornell Complex, downtown Joplin, clear skies as far as the eye could see. And aside from a passing cloud or two, that's how it's going to remain. Yesterday, we started just 1 degree off of normal, and we were 5 degrees cooler than normal for our high. That's partially due to the remnants of Beryl putting a lot of cloud cover out there for some of us. Now, others did actually warm up at or even slightly above average. Those temperatures are going to continue to climb as we head into the weekend, and we're going to start to reach that point of dangerous heat as we head into this upcoming weekend and next week as well. But for today, not bad, and as we head into the evening hours, we'll hold on to those clear skies rather, and temperatures gradually cooling back into the low 70s by midnight. We are again talking the potential for dangerous heat by next week. We also have some pop-up storm chances for our Thursday. We'll look at all those details in the full forecast here in just a few more minutes. Elise?
All right, thanks, Chris. We'll see you in just a bit. Well, Joplin police say the driver of a tractor trailer is dead after a rollover crash. It happened around 9:50 yesterday morning at mile marker 13 on I-44 eastbound. Authorities say the semi left the roadway, struck the median cable barriers, and rolled over. The driver died at the scene. The crash caused interstate traffic to be impacted for more than 6 hours. Well, drivers in Newton County, Missouri can expect delays and detours in the coming week. MoDOT crews will begin road resurfacing on Missouri Route 86 south of I-44 beginning Monday. Crews will lay a new asphalt surface and add 2-foot wide shoulders on both sides of the highway in the work zone. In addition, crews will add rumble strips, permanent striping, and guardrail in areas. Drivers can expect to encounter flaggers and pilot cars during work hours. MoDOT encourages drivers to find alternate routes. Well, some Republican candidates running for office in Jasper County met with constituents yesterday. The group Republican Women of Jasper County held their annual ice cream social at Carthage Memorial Hall. Local and state office candidates were invited, and organizers say the goal is to encourage women in Jasper County to participate in the political process. The newest online feature of the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office could keep your home safe while you're away on vacation. Residents can fill out a home away form requesting extra patrolling around their home. The community outreach deputy developed the new form. That position was created in January. Sheriff Deputy Nate Jones says this is just one feature of the county's new crime mapping system.
The form went up late last week. We tested it throughout the late last week and weekend, and so we're really trying to push it out to the citizens now.
You can find the form on the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office website. The Webb City Police Department is making sure local kids can't easily be identified in an emergency. They handed out free child identification kits yesterday at the Webb City Farmers Market. The kits include a card parents can fill out with information about the child, including their address and medical information. It can help authorities easily reunite a child with their parents if they get lost.
Right, so we don't release information that's not necessary when trying to find a child. Obviously, the name of the child is pretty important and a brief description. A lot of the things for medical care and stuff, where it's not going to be used except for official business. It's also a card that's not going to be put into process unless the child goes missing, which is hopefully a very low possibility. So you'll keep the card and have it filled out. If something happens to the child, then you'll be able to give us the card.
If you missed last night's farmers market, you can pick up a kit at the Webb City Police Department. And after a busy holiday weekend, police are reminding parents to make sure their child knows what to do in case they're separated from you at an event. Before heading out, go over what your kid needs to do if they get lost. Tell them to find a trusted adult, preferably a police officer, but an employee in uniform works too. Make sure they know your contact information so they can repeat it to the adult.
Teach them their name, your name, their phone number. Regularly practice that so that they can repeat it back to you. And again, if they can't recall that information, always have it written down somewhere, whether it's in their pocket, write it on their arm or on a wristband. That way, if you do get separated, we have a way to get in contact with the parents.
They also say all children should know their address and parents' phone number. And it's not a bad idea to teach your kid how to call 911 as well. That way they know how to get help, whether they're lost or not. Well, ribbon cutting in Southwest Missouri is a step in a plan to help people dealing with homelessness. The Restoration Life Center has given many homeless people a second chance at life. And yesterday, they opened a new shelter in Neosho for those in need. The shelter not only offers housing, but resources for their residents to reform their lives and become independent. Bed space at the transitional shelter is given on a first-come, first-served basis.
We just want to see people succeed. We want to see people become productive members of society and just learn that they are loved and they are worthy.
The director of the shelter hopes they can expand to other locations and help more people in the future. Well, coming up, the city of Parsons cut the ribbon for the opening of an outdoor fitness court. And later, we're making Michigan meat pastries in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen. The city of Parsons yesterday cut the ribbon for the opening of an outdoor fitness court at Forest Park. The fitness court provides a way for users to leverage their body weight to get a complete workout at 7 workout stations. It's designed for adults of any age and ability.
So we know that a huge part of being healthy is having access to places to go to be physically active, to get nutritious foods, to come together so that you are able to be a part of a community. And what's great about these fitness courts is they really do serve that piece of being able to have free access to physical activity.
Users can also download the free fitness court app, which acts as sort of a coach in your pocket. Young actors are working on a production of Robin Hood. The Bullis Fine Arts Center in Iola is partnering with Missoula Children's Theater to host a camp for the kids to practice the play. The camp runs all week to prepare the students and help them build a variety of skills.
The camp counselors I had were the people that really stuck with me and wanted me to continue doing this, and so being able to be the light for another kid honestly is the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, I think being able to teach kids, and sometimes this is their very first experience in theater in general, and just either seeing kids find a love for that or just maybe get to come out of their shell, or it's just giving kids another chance to try something new.
The campers will put their practice to the test with the performance of the play on Saturday at 2 p.m. Well, it's fair season here in the 4 states, and this week the Cherryville Youth Fair is underway. Young exhibitors, a part of Montgomery County 4-H, have been setting up to show off their livestock, including some rabbits. Morgan McLennan showed off her rabbits this morning and is now preparing to show off some more animals throughout the week.
I do rabbits, poultry, and goats. I love each one of them. My favorite probably is poultry. I love my chickens. I love telling the judge about all the things I know. Sometimes it is stressful learning all the facts, but I love it overall.
The fair is open to the public. Still to come on KOAM News at noon, Mr. Food.
Would you ever think about putting a pie in your pocket? Well, that's what made today's recipe so popular. You'll see what I'm talking about.
And we're continuing to monitor dangerous heat potentially returning to the forecast. The latest on that when the KOAM News at Noon returns. Welcome back to the KOAM News at Noon. So we had, again, a pretty cool start to the day across the area. We are going to be a little warmer today. We got less cloud cover, and we're going to continue to warm as we head into the weekend and the start of next week. Let's start quick with the Skywatch Storm Tracker from this morning. As you can see, nothing out there at all, and we had a few isolated showers, a couple of thunderstorms well to our west and west of Wichita even. Those, of course, sinking to the southeast, so nothing expected from that. But this little wave here will eventually move into our area as we head into our Thursday and bring us the opportunity for a few pop-up showers and storms by tomorrow afternoon. We'll get into that in just a moment. Again, clear skies from this morning from MoDOT cameras, both at 32nd and Rangeline and the one down in Neosho at 60 and 59. We had a beautiful start to the day, and hopefully we're able to open your windows maybe on your car as you were driving to work this morning or on your house. Give your AC a break, especially before we head into next week. And again, our camera on the Cornell complex this morning showing those sunny skies. So aside from a passing cloud or two heading through the afternoon, we're expecting to be dry and just straight up sunny out there. And again, temperatures a bit warmer. Our highs going about upper 80s and low 90s. And then as we head into our Thursday, you're going to see a few more clouds out there, partly to mostly cloudy for some of us. And then as we head into the afternoon, in the morning, you see there's a stray shower or two possible, but it's the afternoon and evening, and we'll see slightly better chances for some isolated to widely scattered pop-up showers and storms out there. Not anticipating anything strong or severe with any of this activity. However, as that actual wave that's out to our west now rolls through late Thursday into early Friday, we could get a couple of organized showers or storms out there early Friday morning before that wave pushes them on out and leaves us with another much warmer day as we head into our Friday. Our heat risk today is minor. Our heat risk for Thursday is still minor for the most part. By Friday, though, we start to see some moderate move into the area. And as we head into the weekend, as I mentioned, that's when temperatures really begin to climb. Our heat risk goes up to moderate with a couple of patches of major out there. By Sunday, more major across the area. So again, we're talking heat index values, again, pushing 100, 105 by Sunday. And it continues to spread as we go into Monday out there. We've got major heat risk with some extreme in there, and by Tuesday even more extreme, especially in the southeastern Kansas. So heat index values and temperatures up to 110 degrees. And as we head into next week, we show you the extended forecast to see what we're talking about. Today, though, again, we're warming up, but not that bad. Upper 80s, maybe some low 90s, sunny skies, northwest breeze around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Into this evening, again, clear skies, a little warmer than last night, but not terribly warm. We'll go about 70 degrees for our overnight lows, and the winds will be calm out there. And tomorrow, a few more clouds. Couple of pop-up showers and storms possible. South breeze at 5 to 10. That's what's going to push us back into the low 90s. And then as we go beyond that, we hold on to the low 90s into Friday. We start to go mid-upper 90s as we go into Sunday. And as we take a look, Monday, Tuesday, we're in the lower 100s for highs. And that's why we see that major and extreme begin to reappear on our heat risk map out there. Then we'll get another little system Wednesday and Thursday next week, bringing us a few isolated to widely scattered showers and thunderstorms. Knocks our temperatures down briefly on Thursday, and then we go back in the low 90s by next Friday. Elise?
Stick around. We're making Michigan meat pastries in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen. We'll be right back. Howard's showing us his favorite recipes across the country, and today he's making Michigan meat pastries in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
As our week-long tribute to our country's best regional favorites continues, our focus today is the Midwest. And although there are many specialties that go hand in hand with this region, the one that I thought you'd love the most are these meat pies. You see, they became popular when miners began bringing them to work in their pockets, since the crust was sturdy enough to hold everything. To make them, we start by sauteing ground beef along with some chopped carrot and onion. Once the meat is browned, we toss in some diced potatoes, and season it with a little garlic powder, salt, and pepper. After this cooks for a bit, in goes some shredded cheddar cheese. Next, we spoon some of our filling onto the center of a pie crust that we cut into 4-inch circles. These get brushed with beaten egg before folding them in half and sealing the edges. Once they're baked, they're ready to bring to work as is. Or how about drizzling them with a little gravy to make them extra dinner time special? It's easy to see what makes these so popular. The combination of the meat and veggie filling along with the flaky crust is incredible. To get the recipe for our Michigan meat pastries, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a comforting way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Well, you can find this recipe along with a lot more good food from the Mr. Food Test Kitchen online. Just go to our website. That's KOAMnewsnow.com. Now, here's a look at the 4-state market prices.
All right, so again today, upper 80s, maybe some low 90s out there here and there. Sunny skies, a few pop-up storms tomorrow afternoon. Otherwise, partly cloudy, a little warmer into the low 90s. And then temperatures get back into that dangerous level as we go into the upper 90s this weekend. Lower 100s next Monday and Tuesday with more rain chances next Wednesday and Thursday.
Certainly not looking forward to those dangerous temperatures returning.
Not at all.
Not ready for it at all. All right, Dow, what do you have for us tonight?
Well, lots coming up at 5. For starters, store shelves are filling up this summer with more versions of a lesser known product. As the season of sweat is upon us, a lot of people are turning to full body deodorant solutions, extending beyond just underarm use. Plus, we're going to have more on Freeman's announcement of its newest hospital site in southeast Kansas. And the Ottawa County Sheriff's Office and Wyandotte Nation Tribal Police Department joined forces to host an animal crimes investigations training class with the Humane Society of the United States. Hope you'll join us for those stories. A whole lot more, of course. It's all coming up today. KOAM News at 5.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dow. And that's the news for now. Thank you for joining us on KOAM News at noon. We'll, of course, see you right back here at 5. Until then, have a great rest of your day.